Okay, y'all. It's looking like this sentencing is about to be explosive, y'all. And it did turn up a notch, y'all. Word on the street is, y'all, that one of the witnesses that was a little one, y'all, wasn't of age, is set to tell their story at the sentence. They are about to bury him with people coming forth. Y'all, word on the street. This is crazy. And we're about to talk about it, y'all. Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To my day ones, twos, and threes, thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all and welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not, and the fair accuse is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. Y'all, we are hours away. Hours away. Am I the only one excited and can't sleep right now? That I want to know what's going to happen to Diddy, y'all. What is going to happen with Diddy today? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Do you all know how long, allegedly, Diddy have been doing the things that he has been doing? He been in this so long and been doing this so long, allegedly, that his victims have now victims. That's how long Diddy has been getting away with this. Generations. A generation down that was under him, they have victims. This is just how much Diddy has touched many, 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 many lives, y'all. This is historical, y'all, what's taking place. It's historical. And it could be a chain of events coming. And it's all lies in the hands, y'all, of this judge right here. And apparently another judge, too, because there's two judges, y'all. Word on the street, Diddy has two judges. Y'all, I'm going to say this. It ain't looking good for Diddy. I'm going to just say that, my personal opinion. It's not looking good for him. They are letting in so much of stuff. So many people. And it just makes you wonder, is that list going to get longer and longer and longer and longer of more people coming out at the last minute like, no, he ain't about to get up out of here. I'm coming forth too. I'm coming forth too. Because there's a long list, y'all. A very, very long list. Did y'all peep that letter that Diddy wrote? He was big, and y'all talking about, what he wouldn't want to happen to his daughters or do to somebody's daughters, but look how he did other people's daughters, y'all. This guy, I told y'all, it's the arrogance of him. The fact that you could be his baby mama or date him and then things don't work out and you're not allowed to move on, but he can. That's the part that gets me about Diddy too. This guy, Lord have mercy. And did you see how he did his artists? He used them and just threw them to the side. On to the next. On to the next. He never could keep his attention on his artists for a little bit. Even if they were doing good. He just tossed them to the side. And didn't pay them. Word on the street. He would not pay them. But had them doing shows, all kind of stuff. And they had nothing to show for it. And then he started signing over their rights and all of their stuff to his mama, his family members. Your artists, stuff that should be going to their families and to them. You sending it, you giving it to your mother and your family members. And you wonder why his son's always dancing. They dancing straight to the bank off of other artists that he dogged out, y'all. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Mm, mm, mm. This stuff is playing out right now so crazy in the public eye. Like it was scripted, y'all. It's crazy how this stuff is taking place right now. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Lord have mercy. When I heard that the person that was underage is going to, tell their side of the story. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. And that's a doozy because this was somebody that allegedly was not of age and was done dirty. Passed around that day like they was a rag doll or something. And they took that. Word on the street. And look how young she was. Yo. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This guy had no chill, y'all. None whatsoever. They kept all of this stuff out of the trial just to release it for the sentencing. Lord have mercy. Y'all, when I heard this, I said, they are handing Diddy his Asika. Because word on the street is there are other cases that's a brewing against him. So I told y'all, this is just like Beyonce's tours, back to back to back. He's not only has to worry about going to prison for whatever long time that they're going to give him, but if they give him anything, because I'm just saying, okay, y'all know how it is when people got money. But it don't look like this is making any kind of effect on that because they would have let him out on that $50 million bond. So this is serious business right here, y'all. This is somebody that looks like they about to set an example for. And it just makes you wonder, is this a big part of why his partner and his wife, okay, and, and Diddy's, kids that were like nieces and nephews to Jay-Z and them, it makes you wonder why is this a major part of why they're trying to get out of Dodge, y'all. Diddy's in trouble. If they didn't allow it in court, it just makes you wonder, like, why they're allowing it now. But I'm glad they are. But why? Was it because they didn't want it long and drawn out with all these different people testifying? Because y'all remember at first we heard that it was like 50 people or something like that was going to testify. And they winded it down real tiny to a little something. And we was like, where's everybody else? It's over. This it? Y'all, how many people are going to... I'm wondering now how many, y'all, sent that judge letters. It's going to come forward right now because they're saying, many people are coming forward. Lord have mercy. And his lawyers is trying their best to stop him. I guess they thought that, since we stopped it from being in a trial, we can stop them from coming forth and sentencing. Y'all, when I heard the people that was coming forth, I said, Lord have mercy. This is crazy. This is crazy. This one right here, she's married to money now. If she's still with that person. Somebody in a sports field or something. She might not still be with that person. But, yeah. This is the person right here, y'all. Said she was not of age. And they took that. And it was all taken out in the court. And now it has been put all back in for the sentencing. Y'all. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is a doozy right here. When I heard this popped up, y'all. I ain't lying. Y'all. I hit the floor when I heard that. I hit the floor. I said, oh my goodness. This is looking nice right now, y'all. Is this how people gonna be celebrating? Hype me up. I'm just asking y'all. Is this how they gonna be celebrating? Diddy dogged people in. When some of the people from making a band was coming forth and, talking about their expense, whatever. Diddy would say, stop whining. Stop whining. And get yourself together. After he done took all of their money, left them with nothing. A lot of them had to get, help. They had to talk to somebody because one minute they were up thinking that they were celebrities. The next minute they were down and they had nothing to show for it. But they had some good music that they put out. And he hated the ones that he could manipulate and take away their innocence. This is something that he enjoyed doing. Taking their innocence, y'all. This is how they start off. But then they end up smoking their kneecaps off or messed up in the mind or this and that and that and this. What I liked about a lot of his artists, even though they went through what they went through, I'm just saying, they still walked away from him without all just selling their soul just to, be around them. And now you can see why some that did sell their soul just to be around Diddy and what they wouldn't or would not do. You knew now, because when this started coming out, you saw that he got one of the girls, Dawn, to bring Q to the party and give Q something. And give him something and make him think that you're taking it. Same thing he's taking. This guy woke up screaming, being videotaped. Where's Q? Is Q gonna, did he send a letter? Is he gonna come forward? I would like for to see this. If he can't, as far as his, what he had going on, because they said this, what Diddy did to him messed him up. I would like to see one of their parents or something come forward and say something about what he went through after that incident. And tell the judge he don't need to be left up out of there. I cannot wait till some of these people get justice too. I want to see more people come forward and get some justice on Diddy. Because Diddy did a lot, y'all. This poor child ain't never been the same again. She's staying at Mirror dancing around with, toy weapons and all kind of stuff. Y'all, she be looking bad on them lives. I be feeling sorry for her. Okay, y'all? But she's rich, and she ain't got nothing else to do. She ain't touring or nothing no more. So her kids is grown now. So she don't care about dancing in front of the mirror. But I really, really wish that she would get justice too. And if she don't want to testify, somebody close in the situation would testify. Seriously. I wish a parent or somebody would come forth and say, yes, she went to the party with Diddy and she was never the same afterwards. I would like to see somebody come forward so you can really hear. You don't got to hear the details of everything, but at least somebody, close to the situation recognize it, because everybody is talking about it. These are the rumors that's going around. So are they true? Everybody said they are. And they said that Diddy was bragging about what he did to Britney Spears. He bragged about it. This was one person she shouldn't have kicked it with. She kicked it with him, and word on the street, he did some things to her. I don't know. I wasn't there. But this is the same story that everybody's saying. What did he give her? What did he give her, y'all? These are allegedly the people that's so-called victims of Diddy. We got videos all over YouTube about what he was doing with basketball players and, sports people, athletes. This is what they said they passed him around so much. This is probably why he's so messed up. They did this one allegedly dirty. This is what they said. This is the rumors that's going around. And like I said, who brought him to the table to Diddy? Usher, right? Wasn't Usher, I'm just saying, the one they was wrestling over cereal? Usher, the one that went to the Diddy camps? Why did Usher have to stay with Diddy? So they could wrestle over cereal? Why, y'all? I'm just asking. What mother will let their child go and stay with Diddy? I'm just asking, y'all. See, some of these parents should be held accountable. His mother, she was smoking her kneecaps off. Justin Bieber mom. So people going to look over her because they going to say she had a problem. But Usher mama don't look like she was smoking her kneecaps off. What was her problem, y'all? Greed? Because, like I said before, Diddy been doing this for years. And his so-called victims, allegedly Usher is one of his victims too, from the Diddy camp. He got victims too. This why men and women were coming forth on him saying that he was giving them packages, y'all. Them special deliveries. And he settled the cases to shut the story down so it wouldn't be all over the place. That's why I be saying about him with them cherries and stuff. Are you serious? You want to play with cherries in people's faces and sing and sweat all over people? Y'all remember that day when I told y'all Mary J. Blige was like, no, I don't want to dance with you. Get away from me. Don't be sweating all over me. She gets up about to run every time he come around her. She was at his concert. Y'all know how he be all over you. Mary J. did not want him over her. So she must be health conscious about. She probably doing some dirty stuff out here or whatever. But she seemed like she, try to be careful about not bringing home them packages. Okay, y'all? She was running from him. Y'all remember I talked about it in my day 1s, 2s, and 3s. Y'all, Diddy been doing this stuff so long, his victims have victims. Word on the street. Allegedly. Okay, y'all? It's looking like them chickens. They coming home, y'all. This is what it's looking like with Diddy right now. Everything that, and everybody was like, why is all this stuff blacked out in the paperwork? Why is this stuff blacked out? Well, they're taking the black off, y'all. I'm sorry. They're taking it off, y'all. It is about to go down today, y'all. We're hours away, y'all. Did they save the best for last, y'all? Did they? This is another one that was at the parties with them, y'all. I want to see all that. That's why I say, is this going to be a chain of event? Not just go after Jay-Z and all of that, but everybody that played a part in this mess. Clearly, we see Leonardo DiCaprio hanging out at the Diddy parties. Okay, y'all? Mr. 1111, this is him. Mr. Your ship's going to sink. Mr. Titanic, y'all. This is one of Diddy's buddies that stayed at his parties. Did they save the best for last? And word on the street is this guy right here is somebody that initiates people into this satanic world. Y'all, people been coming forth talking about that, they were meeting up with him or supposed to meet up with him because he was the one that was going to initiate him into the, the satanic little groups in the industry. This one right here. Boy, oh boy, oh, when your time is up, y'all. When it's up. But why ain't they going after any of these guys? I'm just saying, y'all. We have people saying that they were taken somewhere and they seen a mailman and jumped in the mail truck just to get away. Y'all. And this guy name came up. They're initiating people in these groups. We watch them in these movies and this and that and that and this. And some of these parts and roles that they play so easily. I'm just saying, y'all. Maybe it's because of what's really going on. Okay, y'all? This one right here, I wonder when it's his turn. Because word on the street is, this guy right here, he's one of them, gatekeepers when it comes to the situation. Allegedly. So this is going to be interesting to see. Is this just going to be with all of the blacks that we're doing and then sold out and this and that? Is it going to boil over to some of these people too? Because this one right here is going to be a big fish. This is going to be a huge fish right here if they come at this one. And I wouldn't doubt that Diddy ain't got no tapes on him. I wouldn't doubt it the least little bit, to be honest with y'all. Is this how we going to be later on when this verdict come in? And who's next? Because they're gearing up for a couple of them. Is Lil Rod coming up next? Because I think it is. But we got so many others that's popping up too. And they're saying that the female that was underage, the one that's going to talk tomorrow today, y'all, when I tell y'all, it looks like we're going to be celebrating. It looks like we're going to be celebrating. I'm just saying. Y'all. It looks like we're going to be celebrating. Popping bottles, y'all. Did they save the best for last? Is this the one that was underage? They're saying, y'all, that there's no statute of limitation. They saying that there's no statute of limitation, y'all. She's clearly sitting in his lap on the picture. So they got proof of if she was underage or not. Okay, y'all? They got that. Y'all, it's about to go down. It's about to go down today, y'all. It's about to go down. I promise y'all. Diddy's in trouble, y'all. And it looks like they are about to hand him his own tail today. But we're going to see. And even if they did let him off, which I don't see them letting him off. But he think they are because he want to wear his own clothes so he can just walk up out the door. Like, okay, yeah, no, thanks for the show. He thinks he's about to walk up out of there. But is he? And if he do, is this going to be one of those so gayo? Y'all remember so gayo every time that they would say you can leave, you beat the case, whatever. They'll have some police on the outside and they lock them right back up. Y'all remember that for something else? Y'all, this happened a couple times. Is this what's going to happen to Diddy? Because that's going to be crazy to see him celebrating for a second. And then get outside that courtroom. And boom, here goes some more charges. Statute of limitation, there is none for what happened to her. Y'all. So don't that mean that they can press criminal charges on him? And a lot of people saying this now. At first, he didn't have a record. So now he has a record. So when they come with those other charges, word on the street, they're saying that it's going to be worse. Because he's now a criminal. He got that on his background. Y'all, Shitka is about to hit the fan today. Shitka is about to hit it. Y'all. And it's going to be going everywhere. Y'all got to put on some rain. Get the umbrellas out, y'all. Because I'm telling you, Diddy is in trouble. This is what it's looking like, y'all. It's looking like they building up to something. And I keep feeling this feeling. And especially from what I've been hearing and stuff like that, they're going to connect Diddy's case with Jay-Z's. My personal opinion. I think that they're going to connect the two. Especially when you got proof. You got proof now of Diddy himself saying that whenever he get in trouble, you know, Jay-Z clean it up for him. Y'all, if y'all think that this ninja right here ain't about to be singing like Whitney Houston on what Jay-Z cleaned up for him, just to get up out of there, because he's already desperate. And once he see that the lawyers is that they don't have no control over it anymore, that they got to abide by the rules of the rules. Once he see that, and that he has to not only go back to them bars, but he got to go pack up his little goodies he got, whatever, and get moved to another prison where you're going to be sitting there for some years. Y'all, somebody about to sing like Whitney Houston. Y'all, I'm just saying. I am just saying somebody is going to sing like Whitney Houston. What trouble did he, I'm just saying, what kind of trouble in the world could he get in that he couldn't clean up for himself? He had goons. He had serious goons. Word on street. They was doing all kind of stuff to victims. Cutting their tires, allegedly, all kind of stuff. Whatever he wanted them to do, watching people, women that he done did stuff to. And if they say something, he just drive them crazy. With his little goons. Okay? So what in the world could have he gotten himself into that he couldn't handle himself, that he had to go to Jay-Z to do it for him? It must have been a doozy. It had to be a doozy, y'all. It had to. And what did Jay-Z do to help him? Is that going to backfire on Jay-Z? I'm just asking you. Because even if it was a body or anything like that, I'm just saying, who gets the deal? The person that tell? I'm just asking. Or who is it worse for? The person that did it. Now, if it didn't have to do with a body, it still had to be something very, very serious to get to people in high places. To do something that probably could cost them their jobs and a chain of other people their jobs. That only Jay-Z had access to. This is just the beginning, y'all. And I'm going to tell you, Jay-Z is scared too. He's scared. Because he knows that this one right here, he know a lot of dirt on him. He got a lot of dirt on him. And he knows that Diddy is not going to be able to handle being in prison like that. Especially if they move him around different states. Not just being in New York where he might be a little bit comfy, cozy at. But move him around to other states like they did R. Kelly. What a predicament. And Lord knows if they send him in there with some, I'm just saying, some Tupac fans. I'm just saying. Some of them artists that he did like a dog, some of they fans. I'm just saying, y'all. You never know when your shit about to come right back to you. Never know. This one in trouble. He is in some serious trouble. And I'm going to tell you this. I know that's family calling themselves, want him out, and this and that and this. But they are enjoying himself. His son is enjoying himself right now, y'all. Didn't y'all hear back here that the son and the granny was arguing over who gonna handle Diddy's money? That's all it was about. Now they want to take over his money. I'm sorry, y'all. He took over everybody else's money. He took over all his artists' money. And now his son and his mama. Lord have mercy, y'all. They want to take over the little bit he got left. Okay? The son is out here enjoying himself. He don't got to be bothered with his daddy. Whereas he was probably getting in his tail about certain things. Now he ain't got to worry about it. He the man of that house. Lord have mercy. Diddy in trouble, y'all. And them little Thompson twins just prancing around. Oh my goodness. Thinking they just, everybody's beneath them too. Y'all see how they kicked them out that little amusement park. Y'all saw it? Little drip drops, I told you. Y'all gotta be careful in them little drip drops, because that DNA is powerful, y'all. That DNA is powerful. You gotta be careful who you out here having babies back, y'all. Them little drip drops got Diddy DNA in it, okay, y'all? I'm just saying. Got his DNA. They could have tons of baby oil under the bed right now. You don't even know it. Don't even know it. Till you find out later and they done got it to one of their friends. And they tell them. Okay, y'all? This one right here is in trouble. Everything, almost everything they're releasing right now. This is a dream come true for a lot of people. A lot of people want to see him locked up. A lot of people, and they just holding their breath to see it. Is he gonna get this time or not? Is he? Everybody's anticipating it right now, y'all. I know I am. Because when I found out about Tupac, I was like, oh no, he didn't. Not Tupac. But I'm not surprised, because him and Jay-Z wanted to rule hip hop. And what better way to do it than to get other people out the way that wouldn't, play in the reindeer games with them. That they was not going to be able to get to line people up and do this. Tupac wasn't going to do that. They said Tupac saved some female from getting lined up, that they were about to take her life. She was about to be a sacrifice to the fight. Tupac stopped it. So if y'all think they wasn't mad, like vampires, that she got away and lived to tell the story about it, because she be on the internet telling. These monsters, allegedly, y'all, are getting what they deserve. And look how nothing is going Jay-Z's way right now. Nothing is going his way. And nothing is going P. Diddy's way. Nothing is going Jay-Z's way right now. And both Beyonce just going down with the ship. She just going down with it. But they say behind closed doors there's some little stuff going on. Whispers about this and that and this. Separate that money. Because that's all that allegedly her people is concerned about. That's all they're concerned about. You cannot go down with Jay-Z. Word on the street. Word on the street, y'all. Beyonce or people around her is allegedly. This is what they're saying. Can't go down with him. Let him go down by himself. But can she? She was taunting this Kathy White all in her music. She's been doing it for years. I'm just saying, y'all. But look at some of them videos. Well, look at her. So is she going to get a slap on the wrist too and just walk away? Be able to walk away like she ain't did nothing. I'm just saying, y'all. Y'all, stay tuned. Stay tuned. I'm gonna try to get me some sleep. I'm gonna try to get some sleep so I can be up and fresh for tomorrow. But yes, y'all, a lot of people is coming forth that did not, that they stuff was taken out of there, taken. They couldn't testify, none of that. They didn't want to show nothing. They said, well, they about to tell it now, and it's about to be a doozy. They're already saying that the person who came forward wasn't of age. She was done dirty. No statute of limitation, which means anytime they could come for that. And it's looking like they are. Are there going to be some charges? Are there going to be criminal charges for these other things that he did? Especially if there's no statute of limitation. Y'all, stay tuned. Stay tuned. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Peace.